going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, and welcome to this edition of Mars Hill Minute. We're excited to be here in the foundation of our brand new children's building, student building. This part right here will be the student sanctuary, where they'll have their worship on Wednesday nights. But what I want to talk to you about is what's coming soon. The steel will go up, the second floor will be built, and the children's wing will be put in as well. We're excited about all of that, but you got to take the details of making sure this part is right. If the foundation isn't right, everything else we build is going to have problems. The Bible tells us the same is true with our lives. We talked about a man who built his house on the sand, and one who built his house on the rocks. And when the storms came, the one built on the rock sustained and made it through. How's your life built? Jesus says he is the rock. I'd like to encourage you to build your life on Jesus Christ and his teaching and be a disciple of Jesus Christ. I'd love to invite you to Mars Hill Baptist Church to learn more about how to build the proper foundation to build upward with your life. God bless you. Hope you'll come join us.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites, with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Here at Fields & Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my 2 uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields & Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Looking to transform your home or commercial space? Lawrenceburg Flooring is your local stop for flooring, tile, and custom blinds. From sleek hardwoods and waterproof LVP to stunning ceramic and water jet tile, we've got the styles, colors, and prices to fit every taste and budget. With financing options available, visit Lawrenceburg Flooring today, where your design dreams become reality. Your floors, your style, we've got you covered.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, folks, welcome into the third and final game here today in Brentwood. It will be, I guess I'm just going to call them Memphis. It's University Middle School, and they are out of Memphis. As far as I know, they have not won a game today out of our pool. Again, there were 4 teams in our pool. We've lost 2 heartbreakers. The second team, I feel like probably edged us out. The first team, I felt like we could have very easily won that. So we are playing for 3rd and 4th in our pool, which will more than likely put us in the game that plays for 5th and 6th in the tournament tomorrow morning. Looks like if we win this game, we would play at 11 in the morning. So regardless, we come back to play a game tomorrow, which is good for the girls. I hope they can pull together and get a good win here because they definitely earned it. There's been no slouches. Of course, you're talking about the top 8 teams in the Middle Tennessee or Tennessee middle school. There should be no slouches, and there haven't been. There's been some good volleyball. Super proud of the girls so far. So about to get under the way. They're doing their dance and jig as usual. A little bit of hippity hop. And we are about to get started. So we are in the small auxiliary gym. That's correct. We've been 3 games, 3 gyms, all at the same place. So Summertown struggling to get a little bit bigger gym and things like that. This place has 3. And they are not small. Their auxiliary gym is about the size of, it's a little bit bigger, smaller than ours, probably, but not by much. Well, it might even be bigger than ours. Looks like pretty good fans here. Of course, a lot of blue. Both sides are blue. That can be a little confusing. It's been fun to do it. We've heard several people listening. We're glad we could bring it to you. I know the girls will appreciate it later. Big shout out to Rob Franks, who's driving. Said he's been listening today. I'm sure Lakin wishes he was here, but I know that he's keeping up with it. Putman's going to set Moyer. She's going to get her first kill of the game, and I will tell you without a doubt, Phoenix Moyer has played some outstanding volleyball today. The last match, she was on fire. So 1-0. Putman's going to go back and start us off like always. It's a good serve, right over the net, a little short. Jackie's going to pass that up. Putman will chase it down. Moyer tip and down for her second kill. Oh, no, they're going to call her in the net. I think she signaled point on this side, but looks like Phoenix will get the kill. That's 2 for her already, 2-0 Summertown. And Carden caught that one off the fingertips, a little short. So 2-1 now. Back to serve for Memphis is, let me get her number, DeLuca. Now we're going to get a set over to Frank. She's going to hit that one down. They'll dig it out. Now Mason will finish it off. They're going to say Memphis was in the net, but so that'll go to Scout for the kill either way. 3-1 now. Back to serve is Moyer. That was a good hit by Lake and Franks. They did scoop it out, and Scout was there to finish it off. Phoenix. That's going to be an ace for Phoenix. She's picking up right where she left off the last game. So she'll be back to serve, leading 4-1. Ball's up. It's a good one. Short drop ball. It's going to be hit over by the Librero. That's going to be hit down but blocked. Mason hit that one down, I believe. I couldn't see. The coach is standing right in front of me. I might have to move or stand up one. Because I think she's like that saying, thou shalt not be moved. And we'll get a sub for Memphis. Number 6 coming in. That's Sternis. She will go back to serve. She's a lefty. Nice short serve. Moyer digs that out. Now Putman to Mason. That's going to be dug out. And Sternis will keep that one going along with Lou. But that's going to go out of bounds wide right. She tried to send it over her head. A little bit wide right there. So point Summertown. Mason will go back to serve. Mason had a good game last game as well. Caroline Kelly will get her a little break. Ava Howe enters. Mason's going to send that one deep. A little bit too much muscle on that one. 5-3 now. Back to serve is Lou. Ball's up. Good serve. Moyer passes over the net and for the kill. Called him a little bit unexpected there. Pass stayed low and went on over the net. So she'll be credited as Lex gets ready to come in and serve. Franks goes out. Lex back to serve, leading 6-3 now. A little bit different environment in this gym for sure. That's going to be dug out by Sternis. Now hit over as a free ball by number 8 Turns. Now Jackie's going to put a hit on one, dug out. It's just going to be sent back over. Now Ava's going to set up Carden, and it'll be sent back over, one pass over. Now Putman will set up Howe. She'll tip that one over to the right, trying to find a hole, but it's not there. Now Putman will set up Jackie. She'll tip that one over. And Lou can't get to that. It'll fall for a Jackie kill in Summertown point. Lex back to serve again. 7-3 now. Summertown leads. Lex. That's going to be an ace for Lexi off the arms of Lou on the back row. So she's back to serve again. 8-3 here in the first set. And Lex almost took Carden's head off with the serve. Carden managed to duck under that one as it goes into the net. And we will lose the point there. Back to serve now for Memphis is number 2, Grantham. As Jackie hits that one over, this will be dug out by Lou. Sent over by number 7, Gookin. Putman sets up Jackie on the outside. She'll flat foot that over. Saved in by number 8, but that's going to be in the net. Turns. Tried to get that one back in play, but it wasn't enough. 9-4 now. Jackie will go back to serve. Ball's up. Good hard serve, and that's going to be on the line for an ace for Jackie. Jackie has served the ball really well today. She has a really quick, hard serve. She does have a jump serve in her arsenal, but she doesn't do it very often. I wish she would, but she has a really nice jump serve. So ball's up again, and that's going to be a little bit low and in the net. So Summertown going to give away points here. I think all 5 have been giveaways. 10-5, they lead over Memphis. We'll get a sub for Memphis. Number 18 comes in. That's McGuire. She'll come in on the front row. Number 7 to serve, Gookin. Kelly passes up to Putman. Putman sends that one back overhead to Howe. Howe gets a tip on it. Now it's just sent back over as a free ball by Turns. Now Putman will set up Moyer. Off the top of the net and down. Moyer with another one. Adding to her tally of kills today. Back to serve now is Miss Caroline Kelly, the anchor of the back row. Ball's up. Good serve. It's going to be dug out and then sent over by Turns. Lex will pass that one over to Putman. Now Moyer is going to catch that one a little bit on the up and hit the back wall with it. 11-6 now. Back to serve is Turns for Memphis. Serves up, good serve. Back row Kelly. Passes that up to Putman. Putman shoots it over to Mason. And Mason, don't know what that was, hit it straight into the net. We got a timeout by the officials here. I think they might get him for flash photography, I'm assuming. Okay, back to serve now is number 8 Turns again. 11-7. Well, they got a noisemaker in the crowd, and they're trying to get it under control. I thought it was the flash at first, but apparently he's smart enough to cut it off there. Turn, serve over Jackie. Passed up to Putman. Putman to Mason. She'll push that one over. Dug out. They try to slip one in. Now Mason just whips that one over her head and in for the kill. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to hit the floor. As Mason will pick up a kill. Putman with another assist. Sometimes I don't say anything about Putman's. Those are assists when we get kills, and without a good server, I promise you, it is not easy to put a kill down. Putman to Mason. Swung and half hit that one. Almost looked like she missed it. Dug out by Memphis. Moyer take a swing, and that's in for the kill. Moyer gladly steps up and says, let me show you girls how it's done, as she's done for most of the day. Puts the hammer down on it. 13-7 now as Putman goes back to serve as we've made our full rotation. Ball's up. Dug out, but sent all the way back to the back row to Putman. One pass over. Franks is going to send that over as a free ball. Turns, sets up the outside. Big hit there. Kelly's there. Now Putman to Mason. That's going to be tipped by Turns and saved by number 7, Gookin. Now Putman's going to jump and set it, but Mason just has to push that one over. Jackie dives, saves that one. Franks chases it down. Nice effort there by Lakin Franks. Now Turns will just send it over. Franks is there, passed up to Putman. She has to chase that one down. Moyer gets a swing on it. Now Turns. Now that's going to be hit over by Gookin. Mason just slings that over with her fingertips. They manage to dig it out. Is 18, and it'll hit the floor. That's McGuire with the kill. Gave it a little backwards hit and managed to find a hole. 13-8 now. DeLuca now back to serve. Grantham comes back in on the front row. DeLuca with a nice jump serve. Putman to Franks. Franks, back corner. Dug out. They're going to let her swing back row. Gookin took a swing at it from the back row, but it was low and in the net. 14-8 now as Moyer goes back to serve. It's a good hit by Lakin Franks there. Just Gookin was just in the right spot, right time. Moyer serve. Up. Real good drop ball, and that's an ace for Phoenix Moyer. She hit it right in front of DeLuca, and DeLuca couldn't get to it. 15-8 now. A little different match than the first two we had today. Ball's up, and that's going to be in the net by Moyer. So Summertown on a little bit of a streak of getting a good serve in and then getting a serve into the net in this match. Giving away a few points here. Back to serve now is Sternus for Memphis, the lefty. Good serve, very good serve. That'll drop right in front of Caroline Kelly. I don't know that she could have got to it if she was ready. That was a nice serve there. Sternus will serve again. Trailing now by 5. Again, she hits it at Caroline. That pass is going to go a little bit long. Putman tips it over, and they're going to say, I'm not sure how they got the point. She symboled the block on the setter. Again, Sternus sends it over. Now Putman set up Jackie. She'll tip that one over, and it's going to be touched at the net by Gookin, but it'll fall for the point and for the kill. Now Mason back to serve. Kelly will go out. Ava Howe comes back in. Ava has had an excellent day and excellent last several games at the net defensively. Mason sends that deep. She got saved by that one because it was well going to be out, but they put a tip on it. 17-11 now. They saved her there. Different gyms, I can only imagine how much different it is when you're trying to stay in bounds. Mason, back row. Now set up for Gookin, but she takes a swing from the back row, and that's going to come up a little bit short into the net. Scout to serve again. Up 18-11. Serve. It's a floater. Hit by turns backwards. Putman digs that out. Now Frank sends it up, but Jackie can't get that one over. Everybody kind of just looked at it, and Jackie tried to jump in and save the day and just wasn't able to. That's why you don't want your setter to take your first ball. It kind of gets everybody out of whack. Back to serve is Lou. Another good serve from Lou. Moyer digs that out. Putman to Jackie. Jackie tips. Turns. Franks digs that one out. Putman finds it. Howe hits it. Hits it down on the back row. They dig that one out of the net. Good job there by Memphis. Jackie hits that one down. It's sent back over. One hit. Putman will set up Jackie again. She puts a little bit more behind that one, and they can't quite get that one back over as they did dig it out. Nice effort there by number 6, Sternus. She sent a couple back over. I think we're going to get our first time out. We'll be taken by Memphis. They trail 19-12. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, back here in Brentwood where Summertown leads 19-12, trying to put this one away over University Middle. Back to serve is Lex. Trying to get a streak going here. Serve's going to go front row right. They managed to get it back over. Did Gookin. It was a very good serve. Now Howe's going to put a swing on that one, dug out by Turns. Now bumped over by Sternus. Sent back over by Turns. Now Putman's going to set up Jackie. She comes in, puts a little heat on that one. Tipped at the net. Sent back over. Howe's going to send that back over as a floater. Turns, digs that out. Now Putman will set up Jackie again. A little bit more on that one, and she'll get it down for the kill. Nice job by Jackie there to hit a couple in a row, and good sets by Carden as well. Lex back to serve. It's a dart. And Sternus can't handle it. It's going to go through her hands and catch her on the chin. It seems to be okay. That's a hard hit ball by Lex. And Stearns to go out. Stearns doing a good job on that middle in the back. She dug out several hits already as Lex serve is up. Back row, middle. Now they'll set it up. It'll be pushed over by Gookin. Putman sets up the outside, and Jackie. Jackie got some little bit of that Jackie juice on that one. And that'll be another kill for Jackie. Good to see her swinging again. That's 5 kills for Jackie in the set. 22-12 now. Summertown leads, 3 away. Legs. Another good serve. Back row. Can't handle it. That's Tien Lu. It went right over the middle back row, and she tried to catch it but wasn't able to go off her arm against the wall. 23-12 now. Lex trying to close this one out. Lex has served great the last several matches. That's a floater back row. That's going to be hit off of 21, the libero, and go off the back wall. Bates sent that one back. 24-12 now. Summertown looking to close out this first set. Like to see an ace here if you're Summertown. Hard serve, front row, can't handle it, and I called it, I believe, so that'll be the first set. 25-12, Summertown takes it. We'll take a quick break and be back for the second set. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay now starting at $20 per hour, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website, southeastcarriers.com, or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, back here in Brentwood as we're getting the lineups figured out by the referee. 2 of these referees are some of our hometowns or some that we see often. So we're a little bit accustomed to them. I think they've got everything about sorted out, and I haven't been yelled at for this yet, but I'm sure my daughter will. Big shout out to the high school Lady Eagles for winning the district last night over Loretto in 3 sets. Congratulations to Millie Emerson for winning MVP. Well deserved. A couple others I know that made all district as well. Congratulations to them. On to Region Monday, I believe, where they will host. I mean, not Region. Is it Region? Yeah, Region. Yeah, I'm right. Okay. I got too many things going on. Region on Monday where Summertown will host as Putman gets us underway here. Good serve by Putman. Turns is going to tip that one over. Franks is there to save it. Putman will set that up. Mason will just push it over. Turns will take a swing at it. Now big hit there from DeLuca. Now Putman will back set that one to Franks, and that's going to be blocked down and down hard by McGuire for a point for Memphis. Big block. I can tell you their crowd is very lively. It's maybe not the biggest crowd. Of course, they are coming from all the way West Tennessee, but they are loud and proud and very complimentary of the girls. And that's going to be Summertown in the net. So we're going to be starting off down 2 here early on second set. It is best 2 out of 3, of course, as it's been all year. Memphis wanting to win a second set to push a third. Turns back to serve again. Ball's up. Jackie's there. Passed up to Putman. Good pass. Good set to Franks. And she's going to hit that one a little bit long, about 2 foot. Hit the line judge on the foot back there on the back row. She was up high enough. She just got to break that wrist and knock her down. Turns. Good serve. Hits it right at Franks. Franks sends it up to Putman. Putman back to Mason. Mason finds a hole, and that's down for a kill. Scout Mason gets us on the board, 3-1 now. Still a little bit weaker than what she's capable of. She has had good kills today. She just needs to find that sweet spot. Macy Dollar in. I apologize, I didn't see her come in. Putman to Jackie. Jackie tips that one. Number 2 digs that one out, Granum. Now Putman to Mason. Mason hits it down, dug out very nicely on the back row by Gookin, but the pass was long in the net, so that'll hit the floor, and that'll be a kill for Scout, a point for Summertown. Good set there by Carden as well. The last 2 have been really nice sets. Back row now. Ball's upturned, sends it up. That's going to be hit over by Lou. Putman now to Jackie. That's going to be hit by Turns. They'll manage to get it back 2 turns. She'll hit it over. Kelly saves that one. Now Putman is going to send that over. She had to kind of do a bump on it, underhanded. It did hit the net and roll over, luckily. So good job there by Carden Putman. If you're going to miss it on the other side sometimes. Macy Dollars. Very good serve, back row. Turns is going to send that over on second ball. Now Kelly. Now Putman to Mason. That one's hit. Granum gets an arm on it. Now Turns will send it over. Mason to Jackie. Jackie will send that one over. A little top spin. Kelly up. Good pass there to Putman. Putman to Mason. She puts a little bit behind that one. It's going to be hit at the line, but it's going to go out of bounds. Swinging with a little bit of authority issue now. 4-3. Macy Dollar still going back. Looking for 5 in a row. Another good floater. Back row. Granum now turns. Now sent over by Gookin. Carden. Very good set to Scout. Scout caught it, but it's going to go out long by about 2 foot on the back row. She was up high enough. She should hit it down. Looks like we've got a... No, we're just rolling the ball around. Oh, they're going to say it was tipped at the line? Yep. Okay. We're going to call tip at the line. So Scouts will count as a point for Summertown and a kill. I don't know where that came from. I don't even know if anybody was up there with her. But apparently it was. Phoenix back to serve now. 5-3, Summertown leads. Macy Dollar did go out. She did a great job coming in and serving. And that's going to be an ace for Phoenix Warrior. Gookin can't handle it. She'll send it wide right into the pole. Kevin, you got 6-3 or 7-3? 6-3, okay. Warrior back to serve again. Good serve. Drop ball. And that's going to be another ace. That one goes in the stands. Good effort there by number 7, Gookin. But that'll be another ace for Phoenix Warrior. Back to serve again, up 7-3. Had a little discussion there, not sure. There's been a lot of stuff with officials that's a little bit uncharacteristic. I don't know what's going on. Moyer. Now they'll just send that over. Does McGuire. Now Putman's going to set up Jackie. She gets a swing on that one. And somehow, nice play there to get it off the ground. Now Mason will set up Jackie. She hits it over. Lou's there. Now they'll send this one over. That's sent over by McGuire. Now Putman to Mason. And she just hit it right at the libero, and she brought it back. It was a well-hit ball. Now Jackie sends that one to Putman. Putman says, I'll give it back to you. And Jackie will tip that one, saved in by Turns. Putman to Mason. She'll tip that one down. Turns is there again, sends it right back over. Now Putman sends that one over. And they're going to call a double on Carden for the set. Right idea. She had a good idea. She was going to send it over, but they got her with a double. And we've seen it called more here today than the entire season combined. Ball's hit. What's funny is it's some of the same refs, so you would expect them to call it right the entire year. That's an ace for Gookin, and Memphis is hanging on 7-5, only down 2. She's got a nice little jump serve. Over to Kelly. Kelly hits that one over, a little long on the pass, and Franks is there. Now they'll set up Jackie on the outside. She'll hit that one down, and Turns digs it out. Now Mason to Putman to Mason. She'll hit that one down, and Lou gets it back up. Battle at the net, and that's going to go to McGuire as her and Mason were battling at the net, and McGuire will take the better of that battle. Mason doesn't like it, but it was a good play by both girls. I'm hoping it gets a little fire under Mason. I believe it will. That serve by Gookin's going to go under the net, so we'll get a rotation. Mason will go back to serve. Howell will come in. 8-6. Summertown leads by 2. Mason serve. Back row. Turns. Passes that up to. Now they'll send over as a free ball. Putman to Franks. Franks hits it. Moyer's there. Putman to Jackie. She hits that one down, and that'll be a kill for Jackie. Quietly accumulating the points is Jackie, but that's her 5th kill of the match. No, 6th kill of the both matches together. As Mason goes back to serve again, 9-6 now. Summertown leads by 3. Back row Turns, pops it up. The barrel is there, and that's going to be a little bit of a miscommunication between Granum and Lou, and that one's going to fall in between them to the floor, and it'll be an ace for Mason. 10-6 now. Ball's up, good serve, back row, Turns, takes that one, sends it over. Moyer's going to pop that one up to Putman. Putman backs it to Franks. Franks hits that one over. Dug out by the barrow. Number 21, Bates, but her return's going to hit the outside pole on the net, out of bounds, so 11-6 now, another ace for Mason. Serves up, good serve, Turns, sends that one directly back over, and Putman digs it out. Franks sets that one up, and Jackie can't get to it, and that'll go in the net, 11-7. In to serve is Sternis, the lefty. Plays middle back row, had a very good first set. Serves up, good serve. Kelly digs that one out. Putman to Ava Howell. And Ava Howell is going to swing at that one and go into the net with it. (11-8) now. Memphis hanging around here. Ball's up. Good serve. Kelly's there. Putman. Jackie hits that one a little bit harder. Lou Turns now. Sends it over. Free ball. Franks. Putman. Jackie hits that one down. Dug out as they have just finding a way to keep the ball off the ground. Lou hits that back row. Kelly. Good pass up to Putman. Jackie thinks she had enough. She'll finish that one with a big hit on the back row and the kill. She had 2 or 3 there, and Memphis just does a good job of being in the right spot at the right time. Even if they send it over with one hit, they're just keeping it off the floor. Back to serve now is Lakin Franks. Ball's up. It's good. Turns, flies into that one, and hits it back over. They'll say it was on the line, and a point for Memphis. Back to serve now is Luke. Trailing 12-9. Hoffman comes in. Serves up. It's a good one. Caroline Kelly, good pass to Putman. Putman has to send that one over. Now Putman. Jackie laughing as she does it. The set was running away from her. And she tried, I don't say she was laughing, she was grunting to get there as Lou back to serve again. She'll hit this one over, trailing by 2. Kelly, Putman. Howell, a little late getting there, but chips that one over. That'll be a kill for Howell. Another assist for Carden. And it looks like we're going to get a sub as Macy Dollar comes in for Moyer. Jackie back to serve. Good serve, hard one, back row. And that's going to hit the ceiling and be hard to handle. That was off of Sternis. That's going to hit the ceiling, come down for a point, and a kill for Jackie. That's an ace for her. So for Summertown, you got Jackie serving, Caroline Kelly on the back row, Brielle Hoffman, Macy Dollar, Carden Putman, and Ava Howell on the floor. That serve by Jackie's going to go long out the back. 15-10 now as serves in the air by number 2, Grantham. Putman's going to set up Howell. She'll tip that one over and find a hole. That'll be a kill for Ava Howell. Mason comes back in now. Kelly goes back to serve. I think Anna Lee will tell you that the job that Kelly's in back there is not the easy job on the floor by any means. Passing's the hardest thing, but 80% of the balls hit to the back row are probably going to Caroline. We've got a discussion between the referees here. We want to go to break for a second. You good? It's probably going to come right back. Yeah. There's looks like one of the head people's here. Okay, 15-11. They're getting the score straightened out. Okay. Kevin had it right. They should have asked him as Kelly's going to send her serve over. Lou gets it on that one, but that's going to go right off of her into the back wall. Ace for Caroline Kelly. She's been asked to wear some pretty big shoes this year, and she's done it pretty effortlessly. Back row. That's going to be another ace as that goes off of 21 Bates. Sent it right under the net, and they weren't able to dig that one out. So another ace for Caroline. Ball's up. And Kelly tried to hit Scout in the back of the head, but barely missed her, and that's going to go into the net. 17-12 now. Summertown leads. We'll get a sub as 18 McGuire comes back in for Memphis. And back to serve is Gookin. Serve is in the net on the left side. That'll fall. Franks will now come back in for Hoffman. And Miss Putman will go back to start us off with another rotation serve. And she'll hit that one low as well. That's very uncharacteristic of Carden. I've seen her serve as many as 12 straight points and come back to win a game before. Number 8 turns, sends that over, and we can't handle it. Jackie mishandled that one, shot it up into the bleachers. That'll be an ace for Turns. 18-14, Memphis hanging around here, trying to force a third set. Turns up. It's the floater. Mason's there to Putman. Putman have to send that one over. Mason will hammer that down, and it will be out by about 6 inches out the back. At least she hit it hard. So Turns again, 18-15, Summertown leads. Turns serve to Franks. Franks pushes that one out. Mason somehow saves it, and Franks sends it over. Saving each other there. Mason to Putman. Mason's pass to Putman was way too deep. Now Putman will give it back to her, and Mason will just flat foot that one in for the kill. That'll be another kill for Mason, 19-15. She found a hole there. Now Dollar to serve. Back row. Mishandled a little bit, but they're going to get it over. Does Memphis. Turns there. Now Mason to Putman. To Jackie. Jackie hits that one down for a kill. Another kill for Jackie. So now we're at 20-15. Summertown leads by 5, and we have reached the back stretch trying to close this one out. Dollar. Serve. Back row. Turns. Now DeLuca. And can't get that over is Gookin, so that will fall on their side. 21-15 as Dollar will go back again to serve. Looking to close this out. And that's going to go in off the line. Excellent serve by Macy Dollar. Back row on the line. Good serve right in front of the line judge. Perfect serve. 22-15. Ball's up. Good serve. Back row. And that's going to be hit into the net by Gookin, and that will be another ace for Macy Dollar. I'm thinking I've got at least 5 aces for her. My stats keeper's on the other side. 23-15. Summertown 2 away. That's going to be hit by Gookin. Mason battle at the net there, and it's going to be popped back to her side. She'll flop it over, and it'll go into our bench. That'll be a point for Memphis. We'll get a couple subs coming in as Brio comes in for Lakin, and Phoenix Moyer comes in for Dollar. Back to serve now is number 3, DeLuca. 23-16. Mason, Putman. Mason flat foots that one over, turns. Now popped up in the air and sent over by McGuire. And that's going to be hit by Jackie, but it'll be in the net. Mason and Putman both tried to save it out of the net, but weren't able to do so. 23-17. Second set. Summertown looking to close it out. Memphis trying to push a third. Jump serve to Mason. Caught her in the shoulder off the top of the net, and that's an ace for DeLuca. Very good serve. Again, another serve. Good jump serve. Caroline Kelly there. Putman. Jackie. Hit by Lou. Miscommunication, but they still get it over as McGuire. Now Kelly again to Putman. To Jackie. Hit down. And that one's going to go out of bounds off number 2, Grantham, for a Summertown point. Now Miss Scout Mason will go back to serve, looking to close this out. 24-18, 1 away. Serve is good. Turns, sends it back over. Putman, Howe, Putman. Flat foots that one over, back row, turns. Lou. Now hit, really nice hit there. Tried to hit it really well by number 3, back row, DeLuca. Hits one, but it's long, and that'll finish it. So Summertown's going to take this one over University Middle in 2 in a good effort there. I know it's not been the day they wanted, but they have represented Summertown well, and they will be back tomorrow at 11 to play in a game tomorrow morning, and we will be here for that. Very proud of the girls. I know I'm probably hard on them. That's just because I expect a lot of them because I know they can do it. So we will be back tomorrow morning at 11. We thank everybody for listening. Kevin Wright, thank you for being here and doing this for us. And for everybody at Summertown and the Lady Eagles here, you've been listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.